Oh, shoot. Sorry. Hello. Sorry, I just dragged my fingernail across the mesh of my microphone. Sorry about that. Hello, everyone. Hello, Monday Soft, Timothy, Palaguin, Evil Fox. Welcome back, everyone. Painmon. Spam Witch. Oh, hell yeah. Spam is one of my favorite things to, is one of my favorite camp foods. I never appreciated spam until I met my wife. She's from Hawaii, and so they, spam is a big deal over there. Ali, Kawhi, Lilith, Great, welcome. What was that supposed to be? I had great welcome. What was that supposed to be? A combination of great welcome? What the hell? Welcome. Hi. Hawaii's great. $10 gallons of milk, but you know. But yeah. Spam musubis at the gas stations as well is legit. I don't know why I'm feeling so low energy. I mean, I do know why, but depression sucks. Anyways, let's. Oh, there we go. Okay, didn't pop up the game for a second. What are we doing? What am I doing?
Cold beer after a hard day's work. Nothing like it.
What do I have? I have stuff forged. Yeah, expedition rewards, and I have forgings. I have my forgeries are finished. You know what I didn't look at is okay, yeah, so he is in Mondstadt. Does anyone else have any? Oh, I guess I just I don't want to recall them because they're still cooking, but great Palaquin. I appreciate your puns. My wife is a pun master, as well, and she knows that it occasionally exasperates me, which is all the more reason to do it. Because plan for today is Zhongli's story quests. Boop and boop. Yellow. Forgeries. My forgeries are finished. Oh, this is Stanley. Oh, damn. Oh, yeah, he was the first person in Mondstadt I ever talked to. Well, damn. I thought it was a different person. But yeah, no, that's Stanley. Damn. Or Hans, as we learned. Okay, was there anything I needed to do? What's your weapon at? 69? Nice. 76. I'd rather get you to 70 than get you higher. So I'll just use those on her. Oh, excuse me. Your artifacts are fine. Constellations. Now I'm balancing what I need for the characters that I'm building, like Shinobu and Kazuha. Captain Canada. Oh, do I have oh, alchemy table. Italian food. Yeah, yeah. I'm not good at making Italian food. I don't know why, but I enjoy eating it. Oh, I'm still. Oh, I can get. Oh, I can 4. Oh, so I wasn't full last time. I just didn't have enough. Enough. This original. Boop. Hi. Boop. Oh, I can go claim more rewards. That's going on. Stuff. Boop. Boop. Cool.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing.
Oh my gosh, 45. Okay, at least this one doesn't. At least this one doesn't auto ascend. Oh, and AR rewards. Nice. Wait, what the hell was that? What's this? Character ascension material. Wait, that's not the same as Brilliant Diamond Chunk. Wait, is that a main character? Is that a Traveler Ascension item? Don't call me. Is that a character ascension item? No, that's that. You can't see what. Oh yeah, you can. Oh, it is. Oh, neat. How do I already have 6 of those? 6 of those. I really should keep Aether leveled. He's all the way down at 50. Because going to other regions, like when I came to Liyue, using his, I won't use all of them, I'll just use a few. But I really should make sure that he stays reasonably leveled. Because I remember when I came to Liyue the first time, you need his, his skills were kind of, necessary for a lot of the puzzles. Like, there were a lot of stuff that, like, you need, like, that's how the game's designed. You need his, like, the eggs and stuff to do certain puzzles and stuff. You need his balls. You know, the only thing I'm really good at cooking is, burgers. That's, like, the only thing that I actually feel like truly comfortable with is burgers. What the why out here? You Trevor's the first to ascend to 90. Really, the only ones. Oh, on the ship. Realistically, the only ones that need right now, the only ones in my crew that need to be built, that need like EXP materials right now, is these 2. And in order to ascend them, we need bosses in Inazuma. Well, I guess not her, right? No. But Kazuha needs an Inazuman boss.
When will my life take a turn for the better?
When will my life well, that's real. Over there is probably makes a lot more sense to go to. The cliff I always jump off of. Oh, there's a porter? Oh, right. Oh, right. The guy on the dock. Duh. We did that. We literally completed that part of the quest line. Are you fucking me right now, Beto? There you go. There was a chest in the bowels of one of these ships. One of the ships in dry dock being built. I showed last time that I have a team of starters. I guess Jean's not a starter. Who's the other starter? Oh, it would just be the Traveler. But I have a Mondstadt team to who's the dude that takes me there? It's close to the city. Why is there chicken in the water? Excuse me. Is it this guy? It is not. Does Noelle count as a starter? Oh, was she one? Was Noelle one of the ones that like you're forced to like you always get her early? You. Bro, Gally. She's guaranteed pull. Oh. Nifty. Maybe I will put her in there then. When you first wish on the beginner banner, you get her. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. It really hasn't been that long. It's been, holy crap, it's been 40 episodes. It's been 40 episodes in 2 months. It hasn't been that long. I should have remembered that. Take me aboard, son. One of the best voices.
Oh, I didn't think I would see you here.
Are these two your friends?
One of the best voices in the whole game.
Yes. We had the fortune of meeting not too long ago. They are quite a knowledgeable and talented pair, and a pleasure to be around.
Aww.
Traveler, we were just discussing the history of Rex Lapis. Would you like to listen?
Would you like to listen? Wink.
This, good sir, seems not to appreciate the almighty power of the Lord of Geo. As a professional archaeologist, I'm inclined to correct some of his erroneous views.
I'm inclined to correct some of it. Oh my gosh, what a great voice. No one knows better than him.
We are discussing the whereabouts of the first Mora.
The first Mora?
As everyone knows, the Lord of Geo taught the ancient people of Liyue the craft of smelting, creating goods that allowed them to develop trade with the early nations of that time. Today, Liyue holds the sole right to cast Mora in the entire continent of Teyvat. The world's very first Mora should have been cast by the hands of the Lord of Geo himself thousands of years ago.
According to my research, as well as my own hypothesis, I believe that this coin of unique historical significance has been passed down secretly through the years as a kind of token. For example, perhaps the Qixing who control the Liyue use it in some kind of unknown ceremony they hold when they come to power.
That would make sense.
No, no, no. My research indicates that the first Mora coin is not such a simple thing.
Such a simple thing.
Mora is a catalyst. This we all know. Even today, Mora is used in the mystic arts for its curious properties of weapon enhancement.
He sounds like an archaeologist.
The world's first Mora would no doubt possess the strongest power. My next historical treatise will boldly expound on the newest findings from my intense decade-long research. That is, that the Lord of Geo used this original Mora as a catalyst to enhance a dagger and a sword.
You know that podcast that Markiplier started with his two buddies, Bob and Wade? Distractable. Sounds like the intro voice for... And welcome to Distractable. Yes. sounds like that guy.
A dagger and a sword?
Well, buy the book when it comes out to read the full story. For now, I will only reveal this. The one who finds the dagger shall become supreme in Liyue, and the one who finds the sword may be crowned Liyue's sovereign.
I can't say I agree.
Is this another two weapon quest like the like Venti's?
Let us not speak of the authenticity of the dagger and sword first. But Mora and money came about simply because they are a convenient measure of a contract's value. Rex Lapis just meant for Mora to serve as a catalyst for people to exchange and trade.
A catalyst, you say? Like a magical catalyst?
The world's first Mora is probably just an ordinary coin created by Rex Lapis. As for its fate, the same as all Mora, I suspect. It was simply spent somewhere.
I think that Mr. Hanshua's hypothesis seems reasonable. Mr. Zhongli's argument, on the other hand, lacks any evidence. How can you so easily dismiss the Lord of Geo's profound foresight?
No, I am not debating right or wrong. I am simply stating a fact.
Oh, that's a bar.
Enough. Do you think you understand the Lord of Geo more than me?
No one knows better than him. Paimon bursting at the seams to keep her mouth shut, not just blurt it out.
I know but little about history, and I wouldn't dare to brag. But discussion is meaningless if everyone has the same opinion, no?
Well then, answer me this. Long ago, when Liyue Harbor was being constructed, the Lord of Geo taught the people how to build houses. The model home he used to teach them was completely cast from Mora, correct?
Whoa, interesting. Huh.
That is correct, indeed.
Okay, then tell me. Why would the Lord of Geo do something so extravagant, if not because of the mystical power that Mora contains?
There's a simple explanation, really. To the god of wealth and commerce, what material is easier to get than Mora?
It's like you're telling someone else's tale.
I mean, I am talking about Rex Lapis.
Minecraft villagers intensify.
Excuse me, sir. I have some questions about archaeology. Can we find somewhere quiet to chat? I mean, if it's okay with you.
Oh, it's no problem at all. But may my friend accompany us? Perhaps they could be of some help.
Who, me?
Of course. They can come if that's what pleases you, sir. Let's go.
You guys aren't getting mid-roll ads, are you? Because that would annoy me.
If you ever want to try
I'm constantly waiting for the day that Twitch decides to run mid-roll ads without my permission. Or is that just the pre-roll ad for you hopping on Koi? Not getting any? Okay, cool. Because I have them intentionally turned off. And I'm waiting for the day that Twitch is like, actually, we'll just turn these on for you. Yeah, it runs pre-rolls automatically, but because the ads give such negligible money, and it just ruins the experience for the viewer. Just no point, in my opinion.
What I'm about to say is a bit disrespectful of the Lord of Geo and would draw a lot of angry looks. So it's best to discuss this somewhere quiet. Your argument just now exhibited a cuteness of speech and thought. Most importantly, you don't fall for the boasting and acting of the others. You remain objective. So I have a question for you. Perhaps you will answer differently from other scholars. Do you think that all the gods that the Geo Archon killed were evil?
Ooh, that's a heavy question.
Let's not analyze it in terms of good versus evil. Rex Lapis placed great importance on the integrity of contracts. So any gods he killed certainly must have broken some kind of contract.
Fair enough.
Right! The Lord of Geo wouldn't kill the innocent.
But when I was doing some research, I learned about the legend of the god of salt. The god of salt, Havria, was a very kind god, but she encountered Morax one day in battle. Morax used a rather underhanded trick to assassinate her.
What? No way!
This bit of history is a long story. But you may not like the truth when you hear it.
Don't worry, please tell me what you know. This event, I've already searched for answers for a long time.
You look a bit embarrassed, Zhongli.
No, it's just... Where should I begin?
Hello?
Over here, Mr. Zhongli. I've been looking for you. So you're over here all this time.
What do you want? Spit it out! My big ass tail covering the covering the dialogue option. What do you want? Spit it out!
Put down your weapon and stay back. Otherwise, Paimon's reporting you to the Millilith.
First of all, I'm not holding a weapon. There's no need to overreact now. I'm simply an archaeological researcher from Snezhnaya. I'm not here for trouble.
The Fatui say that every time.
But this time, I registered with the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs. I could show you the official documentation if you want to see it.
Yes, please.
I will be conducting an archaeological survey here, the results of which will all be shared with the ministry. I heard that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor had a consultant named Zhongli, with immense knowledge of ancient history and archaeology. So I paid Wangsheng Funeral Parlor a handsome amount to hire Zhongli as my own consultant while I'm in town.
So you mean to say that this is work for the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, yes?
It's best to be cautious, because he's already is smart. He already set up a contract.
Well, since it's work, I don't have a choice. A consultant of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor must respect their duty.
Of course you would be such a reasonable man. Well then, let's head out now, shall we?
Wait, if you are studying archaeology, can I go too? I am also a scholar in this field, so I can help.
I go too?
That will give us a chance to continue the topic we were just discussing. Oh, and you should tag along too.
This guy's like, wait, hold on. There's a lot more people coming along than I thought. I don't really know anything about archaeology other than destroying relics of the past, by which I mean ruin guards.
This experience may be of help to you on your future adventures.
Fair enough.
It is a story from before the rise of the Seven. Although the god of salt has already perished, it will still be a meaningful experience for your journey.
Wait. This is an archaeological expedition, not a tour group. That's too many people.
Well, she's an archaeologist. She's an actual archaeologist, and she's an actual archaeologist.
But this friend of mine has a treasure-finding talent, surpassed by
that's
no one.
right.
It will surely be of great help to us.
Look into my eyes.
Oh? What talent?
My elemental sight.
If my friend espies a treasure chest, they will absolutely find a way to open it.
Hey, Paimon's good at that too!
I love face palming Aether. Or Ether.
That is quite enticing. All right then.
I've been calling Ether Aether, and I've been calling Lumine Lumen. And someone corrected me on the one of the YouTube videos, and I was like, oh, and Ether says Lumine during the quest where we will be reunited, and I still was calling her Lumen.
Well, let's go. There's no time to waste. When the Overlord of the Vortex was crushed by the Jade Chamber recently, perhaps something of interest was washed ashore. An ancient artifact would be good. Traces of ancient activity would be great. But a piece of the God's limb would be even better. Who knows what surprises we may find.
You don't have to. Oh my gosh, the lighting in this game. You don't have to say it so sketchily. You could try to be a little subtle. With, it'd be great if we could find a limb of the. Isn't there a Fatui agent on this island, or maybe it's this one? When I need sacrificial knives and stuff, there's one that I'll fight over here all the time. Woo!
This place looks so ordinary. Can we really find anything valuable here?
Huh? Paimon thinks it looks really grand.
I don't mean the scenery, but rather that there should be something out of the ordinary. A big battle did just occur and all, and I don't even know where to begin looking here.
All of the mountains are the spears. Did you not read the history?
Guyun Stone Forest is actually the perfect place to be if you wish to learn about the gods or the history of the Archon War. Legend has it that Rex Lapis threw spears made of large rock into the sea here, piercing and crushing the Overlord of the Vortex. After many years of wind erosion, those stone spears have turned into the unique rock formations we see now.
These mountains were the Lord of Geo's weapons?
That goes so hard as well. My weapons are mountains.
What we see now is just the part of them that remains. The stone spears hurled by Rex Lapis all those years ago were much greater, both in number and in size. But due to the different angles they landed at, their large centers of mass, erosion by seawater, and years of gravity, many of them have been completely swallowed by the sea. So besides wind erosion, the initial collapsing of the stone spears also played a big part in the formation of Guyun Stone Forest.
Well, a god able to fight one so powerful as Rex Lapis was certainly very strong in its own right.
Oh hey, a weasel thief.
Indeed. This is where the value lies in research at Guyun Stone Forest. Most of the objects from that time were lost to the sea. But the gigantic waves created by the Overlord of the Vortex have given those sunken objects a chance to see the light of day again.
So you're saying that if we look carefully, we'll be able to get very, very rich?
Alright, Paimon.
I mean, rich with archaeological knowledge and historical value, yes? That's all I seek in life.
Why can't we just cut this guy's legs off and just leave him? We know what he's planning, like...
Well, since we brought so many people, I think it would be best to split up and look.
Okay then. I will go with my friend here. Although I have a smattering of knowledge in various disciplines, when it comes to archaeology, I can't compete with the expert here.
Huh? Me?
What's the matter? This is your profession. Why are you so surprised?
I get it. I'll escort him then.
Okay. If we find anything valuable or rare, let's meet on the shore opposite from here.
Alrighty then.
The ancient god probably left behind lots of elemental marks. Following them should make our search much easier.
Well, go ahead then. Use your elemental sight to look for any marks.
Wait, there's money. Speaking of Mora. Where you going, little guy? Alright, over there. Zhongli trying to be serious and traveler chasing the weasel. Typical. Typical, typical. Ow.
Things are about to get tight.
Oh, one drowned. Ben drowned. Hey, it's a level 69. I'm 12. Slam. Are you fucking kidding me right now? I can't get that. Okay, I can get those. Are you serious? I can't get. Why is this one not floating? Oh, there we go. That's just a bomb. Oh, there was the little wispy. Burn that shield away, my fellow. I don't know what I was gonna call you. Paltry heals from her regular attacks.
Why are there enemies here?
Use training.
Guyun Stone
Wait, he's talking.
Forest is a place where a god was defeated, and its remnants still affect the area to this day.
Where did that go? Fucking hell. There it is. Wooden stake of common design doesn't seem special in any other way other than its slightly smaller bulk. It bears some signs of use. Might have been moved here from somewhere else. Oh. Huh. Over here. That direction.
Quietly now.
He sounds so tired. It's like we gotta do this again.
Motion to compel. Time for your arraignment.
Here comes the cash.
The damaged mask. Wow. Over there. Oh wait, how about you just drown? How are you not drowning? Oh, I'm just putting them in her fireballs were just going into the water. Okay. Crude sack. And chicken. Where? Over here. Oh, is the longer you hold her skill? I didn't realize it charges up. I feel like maybe it was I must have just been doing it wrong because I thought that it was the same damage and the same animo infliction regardless if I pressed or holded it or held it.
They're gathering together here. But why?
Oh, it's these things.
Object in the center. Perhaps it emits the remnant strength of the god. That would certainly attract them. But the hydro-mimic monsters...
Hit me.
I have a contract and must put my personal feelings aside. Go ahead. Defeat them and recover the relic.
Ow.
It's just a stone slab, but its design is quite unique. This should be enough to garner some information. Let's head back.
Wait, mysterious stone tablet. And the crude sack. Mysterious stone tablet. A stone tablet with mysterious markings on it. Its origin cannot be determined, but there is value in analyzing it. And a cloth bag made of commonly found materials. It contains some slightly damp objects. Might have fallen from a merchant vessel. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. Ustarku conch. Starcoochie. Okay, I'm gonna mine these real quick while you guys talk about whatever you're talking about. Okay.
You call yourself a scholar of archaeology? You can't even recognize this or that. What are you good for?
We all have our areas of expertise. I already tried very hard to explain.
Oh, stop arguing! What in the world happened?
This girl just keeps bragging about how she's an archaeologist, but she doesn't even know anything about the surrounding ruins. I even know more than her.
Congratulations.
She left me to rely solely on guessing, experience, to find anything valuable to take back. Ugh, what a waste of time.
I've just been researching the god of salt, so I'm not familiar with sea relics. Is that so strange?
A bit, I guess. I don't know, man.
And you kept asking about how much Mora everything is worth. Can the value of relics only be measured in Mora?
I mean, isn't measuring their value in Mora the easiest way? This also matches the traditions of Liyue, does it not?
Now, calm down. No need to make a fuss. We were able to bring back some intriguing objects. Let's have a look.
Let's have a look. I got this old sack of wet shit.
Oh, what a shame. These objects were indeed washed ashore by the Overlord of the Vortex, but they have nothing to do with the god besides being in the vicinity at the time. The stone slab we found, however, has a mysterious pattern and faint aura of divine power. Perhaps it will be useful for research purposes.
Research purposes.
Quick, give it to me.
No.
At least we didn't come for nothing. The power of the gods, yes! This is good.
Maybe wait until you get your hands on... Maybe wait till you get your hands on it before doing that. Like, oh, can I take a look at that real quick? And then you can launch into... Then you can go full Team Rocket.
Oh, but these other objects are certainly worth a little something, right? It should be enough to cover the cost of hiring you. It's all mine.
So, it's only valuable for research if there are remnants of divine power on it?
Not at all. My quest to uncover the history of the god of salt is because history can tell us about culture and beliefs. But you You're just trying to use archaeology to get rich.
Nonsense! I'm a professional archaeology researcher from Snezhnaya. I swear, if I'm lying, may the Lord of Geo strike me down.
He's not even trying to get rich. He's trying to collect the strength of the gods.
Oh, by the way, you probably don't want to sell that teacup.
Oh? Why's that?
That's not an ancient teacup. It's part of Ningguang's collection. It must have fallen here along with the Jade Chamber. So unless you want to mess with the Qixing...
Ah, I see. What a shame. It was of such high quality, too.
Yeah, no shit, because it's Ningguang's.
See? You do want to sell these objects.
But, so what? Why can't I pursue wealth both intellectual and material? Don't be so simple-minded. All right, then. No need to stay here any longer. I'm rather quite intrigued by the God of Salt, too, actually. Let's go to Sal Tarai next.
What a douche. Oh wait, I want to talk to them first. You first.
Ugh, you're simply a money grubber.
Money grubber.
And what are you, then? All you think about is digging up valuable relics every day.
They're still arguing? Ugh. Let's not bother them.
Oh, okay. Head empty aether. Head empty aether. Ether! Head empty ether intensifies. Boop. Do. What the oh. What the heck is that thing writhing around over there? Ooh, this thing. I'd been confused about what to do with this thing. Boop.
I heard that Sal Tarai was once the home of the God of Salt's people. Therefore, there's sure to be loads of valuable relics nearby.
According to legend, the people of the God of Salt, Havria, enjoyed prosperous lives under her protection. But this legend has been around for ages. With the countless scrap collectors and treasure hoarders in the area, there probably aren't many valuable things left here.
Oh, good. That's just great. If I knew it was picked this clean before, I wouldn't have come.
About that, I know there's a ruin deep in this cave here. It's related to the God of Salt, which is actually how the area originally got its name of Sal Tarai. However, the ruin entrance has been sealed by a mysterious power. Nobody has been able to break the seal. I found a mechanism that seemed to be related to the seal, but when I undid the mechanism, the seal wasn't affected at all. So at the moment, the seal's origin and how to break it are very important topics in my research on the God of Salt.
Is it related to Rex Lapis?
I don't know. There's no concrete evidence. But I'm pretty sure the seal is meant to hide some kind of long-forgotten truth. The God of Salt was a benevolent god, adored by the people, not to mention powerful. She wouldn't have any kind of shameful secrets to hide. So, the one who wants to hide some truth is very possibly her killer, Morax.
This doesn't sound like something the Lord of Geo would do, though.
Who cares about all that? It sounds like countless treasures of the
Bruh.
God of Salt lie within this ruin, just waiting for someone to find them, right?
You weren't listening at all, were you? Even if there's a mountain of treasures inside, nobody can get in if the seal isn't broken.
Ah, but we have the illustrious Mr. Zhongli with us. He looks like he knows just about everything. A little seal shouldn't be any trouble for him.
Can we just accidentally drown him already?
This seal seems to be quite ancient. Even Mr. Zhongli may not know all of its secrets.
I may know something about it.
What?
Nani?
Over the years, I've heard various rumors with bits of knowledge about seals. Although their references seem rather disorderly, they do in fact contain the secret to breaking seals. Let's go take a look at the mechanism Miss Wanyan just mentioned.
Okay, since Mr. Zhongli says so, follow me then.
Follow me. Well then. Oh, there's a big boy over here.
Game's up. Time's up.
Oh, totally fucked that up.
Within the law. Wait, hear me. Inadmissible evidence.
Ow. Oh, forgot about the shooter over there. Hit me.
Eyes on me.
Oh, he's already dead. Didn't need to use that. Ow, I'm getting shocked by my own lightning in the water. Oh, hi. It must be interesting for Zhongli to like be able to just observe people's, and Venti to be able to just like observe people's interpretations of him as a deity.
Here it is. There's some debris scattered here that, when put together, look like they definitely had to do with the god of salt. According to the inscription on the side, if one looks from a certain angle, the secret to the mechanism will be revealed.
Doo-doo-doo. There we go. Almost. Almost.
See that? Although we activated the mechanism, nothing happened to the seal.
That's because there's actually another mechanism that must be activated.
Another?
Let me lead the way from here.
This place seems familiar. Huh, I remember. I think there's some elemental monuments here. So you're saying they're related to all this? When I investigated the seal last time, I had someone with a vision accompany me. But when we lit up all the elemental monuments, nothing happened.
Who accompanied you? Someone with a vision. Who accompanied you?
That's because you don't just need to activate them at the same time, but in a certain order as well. Otherwise, the seal will not be broken. The secret to this puzzle is hidden in the legends about the Archon War. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Guyun in the west, Qingse in the north. All desolate and devoid of life.
To the north, to the
Oh shit,
east.
sorry.
Do the people of Liyue always talk in riddles?
I think I've heard this saying before.
Certainly you have. And the contents of this saying are also related to the god of salt. To provide a haven for her people, whose lives had been ravaged by the Archon War, this benevolent god searched all across Liyue. At that time, with the chaotic fires of war engulfing the land, even one sliver of peace was a luxury. And that haven she eventually found is right here. Today, it is known as Sal Turai.
Interesting.
How sad then. In the end, this peaceful place was destroyed by Morax.
Okay, enough with these ancient stories. Now that we have the clue, hurry up and break the seal. Whatever happened doesn't matter as long as we can get inside that ruin.
I'm gonna break your legs at the knees.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Guyun in the west, Qingse in the north. With this clue, you should be able to solve the puzzle.
Southeast, west, north. Hi. I'm here now.
Busted.
This guy doesn't give a fuck about what's okay. There he goes. He was just peacefully sitting there, just like, if I don't look, they won't attack me. If I don't look, they won't attack me. All right, south. Also a chest. Huh. South, east, west, north. Wait, I'm dumb. There it is. Ow.
Look! The seal really was broken! Mr. Zhongli is indeed quite remarkable.
It was nothing, really. Now, it's time that people learn the hidden truth lost to time.
Oh, hi, man. Yeah, if anyone wants to, add each other, let me grab some water real quick. There's my there's my user ID up there. In the Discord as well, people have been sharing the user IDs so people can help each other farm materials and stuff. And
Before entering the ruin, I have a proposal that will help us prevent the kind of senseless arguing between you two that we saw at Guyun Stone Forest.
I have a proposal. How about the Fatui guy just shut the fuck up?
Okay. What is it?
I propose you two agree upon a contract, stipulating that we alternate who gets claim to each treasure we encounter, with only one object permitted per claim. To show my sincerity, I won't be taking any treasure. This will just be between you all.
I won't take any either. I won't take any either.
Hey! Don't pass an opportunity like this so
I don't agree. I mean, you want me to split the treasure with this amateur archaeologist? No, absolutely not.
Okay, then you can fuck off.
I don't agree either. He will only defile the precious relics left behind by the god of salt. I can't accept this.
Okay, then you can fuck off.
Well then, if the contract is not agreed upon, I will no longer serve as your consultant on this expedition.
Thank you for the Prime Sapphire. Appreciate it.
You will have to rely on your own experience to find whatever treasures are hidden in this ruin, as well as traps.
What's a contract with the god of contracts?
You have the audacity to demand this. Okay then. Even half of the treasure in the long-sealed ruin of the god of salt should be enough to make a fortune.
4chan.
If you want me to agree upon this contract, so be it. I just have one request, Mr. Zhongli. If we discover the truth behind the god of salt, you must judge it fairly, even if the truth harms Morax's image.
I can accept this arrangement. Well then, let's go.
Nice. I've been wanting to. I've been so confused. I didn't realize it was quest locked. Maybe someone told me like multiple episodes ago, but I've been looking at this, being like, what am I supposed to do with this? Like, what is the puzzle?
It's hard to remain on dry land for so long.
Maybe I didn't realize that it was Salt Seal's Ruin Within. Yeah, I read that. I was like, wait, what does that mean? Not realizing it was quest locked.
the merrier.
Anything behind the waterfall? Nothing behind the waterfall. Unplayable. Oh, seen it in 1.0 and there was no quest. That's brutal. Okay, down there is the way forward. There's some jade over here. Oh. I really borked up that timing on that parry, boss. Come here. Recommend character and Archon quest first. That makes sense. Yeah, that's probably what we'll do in Inazuma. Liyue was just, I didn't start the Liyue Archon quest line until we'd been wandering around in the region for a long time. I think we've only done 10. Not that. I think we've only done 10 pulls for Raiden. And I don't remember what my pity is on her on her banner right now is, but have we only done 10? I think we've only done 10, right? Ah, hi! Bye-bye. Where are we going up there? Of Salt and Mysteries. Oh, Geo was recommended. Who do I swap out for? Oh shit! Traveler is I put him back at Animo.
As you wish.
Well, get over here. Hey, we got a trial Zhongli. Oh, I didn't need to swap. I didn't need to swap Yelan out. Oh, that's cool. Whoa, he kicked the spear. Oh, interesting. And it leaves a little rainfall of those.
Crumble.
Crumble? So that's a tap. A hold. Interesting. And are these just radiating geo like those structures? Are these the spears that made up Guyun Stone Forest that eventually like became the mountains? Are these the quote-unquote spears? Also, these frozen in time people.
Are these statues?
No. These are people.
Duh.
They were probably followers of the god of salt.
Rough.
How did they become this way?
What in the world is hidden deep in this ruin?
Zarkin statue appears to be made of salt. Dark.
Stabilize.
Oh, and is that constantly inflicting Geo onto them?
Rise.
Interesting. Okay, the way forward is up there. Oh, you can't go. Oh, never mind. I thought there was like a second path you could go over there with. Oh, I'm stupid.
Quake.
Wait, use it again.
Crumble.
Oh, whoops, facing the wrong way. Facing the wrong way, boss. Should take that with a grain of salt.
Look at this. It's filled halfway with salt.
Just looks like a fancy salt holder. Seems like the god of salt was a god lacking in treasures.
According to my knowledge, it's no ordinary vessel. Although it is only half full, it is also forever half full. That is to say, it is bottomless.
What? You're saying that even if I pour the salt out, the amount inside won't change?
That's exactly what he just said, dude.
Exactly.
Able to produce endless salt. The god of salt is powerful indeed.
Finally, after all that effort, I've found precious treasure. I claim this as mine. I just need to pour the endless salt into 1,000 or 10,000 bags. I can sell it and make a fortune.
Hey, how can you use a relic of the god of salt for such a shallow pursuit?
If Mr. Clement wants this salt chalice, then the next object we find will belong to Miss Wanyan, according to the contract agreed upon.
Of course, as we agreed.
Of course.
But how can anything be worth more than this rare find?
Since we have a contract, it's no use for me to fight with him.
I cast high sodium. The god of salt, probably.
Then let's move on, shall we?
Man, all these people just... He's transfixed in an earnest posture. No, perhaps he was also afraid. Rough. Alright, we keep going.
This is order.
Holy shit, that splash screen. Damn, that was cool. Oh my.
Rise.
Okay, because I can't look, oh, wait, I can't, never mind. It was like, because I can't look at this, I need to better understand what the hell I'm doing with this. Causes nearby geo energy to explode, causing the following effects. Maximum number hasn't been reached, creates a stone step. Creates a shield of oh, okay, so you place those and they can hold. Hold E makes a shield. Gotcha. Okay. That's what I wasn't understanding before. Tap E does not. Oh, and the trial Zhongli is C2.
Just a
Gotcha.
simple ruler. It doesn't look to be worth anything.
This.
Doesn't matter. It's not
If I
yours.
remember correctly, this is some kind of measuring tool.
Indeed. But the god of salt imbued it with another power.
Golden Rabbit, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome aboard.
When you stick this ruler in the ground, the surrounding area will become covered in salt, much like a rising tide covers the earth. The deeper it is stuck in the ground, the more salt will appear. It is essentially a bumper harvest of salt.
What? That's even better than the salt chalice.
Yeah, no shit, you fucking idiot.
Well then, according to our contract, the salt ruler goes to Miss Wanyan.
No, unacceptable. I paid for and organized this entire expedition. Why should I get the short end of the stick? And this girl has been useless. Why would she get anything?
Oh boy. Here we go again.
While we're on the topic of useless people.
So you are saying you want to break the contract?
So what if I break it? Now that I've seen how the mechanisms in this ruin work, I no longer need you. Let's not forget who hired who here. Why should I let you make the rules?
Because you agreed to a contract. Rex Lapis once said, "Ones who break their contracts shall suffer the wrath of the rock."
Wrath of the Rock.
That is one of your Liyue gods. I am from Snezhnaya. I
Will suffer the wrath of the rock. You may find it rather unpleasant.
What a badass.
Pay your dues. Solidify.
Time for your arraignment! Motion to compel!
What the hell? Why are you pointing over there? Not her. Come on. Come out and face me.
I will have order.
Oh my gosh, that's such a badass line to say with that skill too. Or with his burst. Not her. Her.
As a dutiful maiden,
Not that either.
steady as stone.
There, I just wanted that.
Can't run from death.
I shall confiscate your treasure as well.
I will have salt. I will have cabbages.
You are not worthy to continue any further into the ruin. Leave this place.
Oh, darn you! Just you wait.
Meow.
Some archaeological survey. He could only pretend for so long.
I like how she's completely unfazed by Zhongli just summoning a geo artifact from the sky, and at least we had our guard up.
Yeah, good thing Paimon can smell a liar from a mile away.
Clement's wrongdoing stemmed from greed, yes. But besides greed, there are many other things that may tempt us to break contracts. When people see the object of their dreams, how many are really able to control their desire and follow the contract? I think we should be honest with each other now.
Huh? Be honest about what?
That in truth, not a single member of this archaeological expedition came here for archaeology.
Why do you say that?
Miss, you lack even the most basic archaeological knowledge, and can recognize naught but a few simple relics. However, you are an expert when it comes to anything regarding the god of salt. You aren't interested in archaeology or relics. What you're really interested in is the god of salt. I believe those legends about the god of salt that you mentioned on the Pearl Galley are passed down between generations at Yinyuan Hall.
Okay, that's enough. Sir, you are indeed a man of great knowledge and talents. I seem to have been right to seek you out once I plucked up my courage. You're right. I'm not a scholar of archaeology. I come from one of the 8 trades under the jurisdiction of the Chising, Yinyuan Hall of the salt industry. Our ancestors were those protected by the god of salt all those years ago, when the Archon War engulfed the land in chaos.
Night night, Cuckoo. Thanks for stopping by. Come to think of it, I've never heard you say Rex Lapis or Lord of Geo. You have to say Lord of Geo. Samu, thanks for the sub. Ow, I bit my tongue when I said that. Ah, but thank you. Oh.
Oh,
Owie.
right. Now that you mention it, the people of Liyue very seldom use the name Morax.
During the war, Morax assassinated our god out of envy for her power. He left us alone and lost in the world. We hate him. But this is Morax's Liyue after all. And its history is written as he wishes. So I seek proof of Morax's guilt. He has blood on his hands and cruelty in his heart.
Awkward.
We agreed to a contract that we will face the truth head on, didn't we, Mr. Zhongli? You must judge this history fairly.
Naturally, of course. But I must add, Liyue is no longer Morax's Liyue. Come with me. All the answers you seek lie ahead.
It's obviously just a game. It's obviously just a gameplay thing of like, she's not freaking out about, you know, the incredible power that he just displayed. But, and this might just be my theorist brain theorizing a little too far. But is there anything in the game that like people with visions in general are seen as like Jedi? Like someone who's force sensitive, basically, where she's like, oh, he's got a vision, of course he's super powerful. It obviously is just a game mechanic. I remember Jacksepticeye talking about like the kind of the weird, not conflict, but between basically, yeah, okay, not conflict, but in video games where there's a there's kind of an assumed, oh my fucking hell, suspension of disbelief of where he talked about in one of the one of the recent Lara Croft games, where she's stressing out about, I just killed a man, and then you're dumped into combat and the player just slaughters like 15 more bad guys, and it really mismatches. But it's just one of those like assumed game things where like, well, you're dumped back into a video game. But that makes sense that makes sense as like a canon reason. I like where there's lore explanations for the weirdness that sometimes befalls game mechanics and stuff, where like there's lore reasons to describe those kinds of things. Hello, I'm here now. Wait, let me cool down. Let me cool down first. I'm not cooled down. I will not cool. Oh, I just tapped it.
Leave it all to me.
5. I'm not used to hitting number 5.
Solidify. Stabilize.
All these animations are so smooth too.
This is order.
28,000 that hit for. Oh, you went flying. Oh, hi.
Solidify. I will have order.
Another shield. There you go. Now your shield's done. Poke. I do have other characters, but I don't have a Zhongli, so I want to use him.
This is a sword? Aha! It's a broken sword. This is proof. This proves that the god of salt had to fight back against the evil Morax. But sadly, she was defeated. The power of this sword surely is much greater than that of the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler. If we can repair the sword, then we can show the world the mighty power of the god of salt.
It does look like something left behind after being defeated in battle.
2 pieces of a broken sword. From an archaeological perspective, these are 2 separate relics. According to the contract, you can only claim one.
Why? We were alternating claims to treasure, true. But Clement is no longer here.
Yes, but the only one object per claim clause still holds true. You cannot take 2 relics at the same time.
This logic!
Zhongli, she seems like a good person, and no one is fighting over the treasure. How about you let this one slide, huh?
When there's a contract, nothing can be allowed to slide. If the contract is not followed, then it is broken.
No! If I only take 1/2, then it can't be repaired, and the power of the god of salt cannot be restored. No matter what, I must be faithful to her. Even if it breaks the contract, I don't care.
So you are already decided? Then there is a price to pay for breaking the contract.
Zhongli!
That is to say, you consign yourself to
Just-
suffer the wrath of the rock.
And she's not even a Fatui. He just reaches over and just snaps her neck right there.
That's okay. The god of salt gave up her life to protect her people. My sacrifice is nothing compared to that.
Damn.
Punish me however you want. Just let me take this proof of my faith.
No, you can't hit her!
Perhaps that punishment would be easier for her. But, as punishment, I will tell you the truth.
Huh? The truth? You mean the truth is my punishment?
Summon a giant meteor from the sky.
Yes. The truth that I am about to tell you shall be your price to pay for breaking the contract. I'm afraid to say that the god of salt, Havria, was not the powerful god you imagine her to be. Rather, she was a small and weak god who yielded to all other gods. When it came to war, she lost, never able to win a seat among the 7.
What?
During the Archon War, the gods of this world used all their strength and cunning to vie for control of Tevat. But Havria instead chose to flee. She thought that by giving up before a fight could start, she could save herself and her people from the war. However, during such a long war, there is no end to the advances of aggressors. After making countless concessions, Havria lost all of her lands, until only one small haven remained.
No. It can't be so.
It would be perfectly reasonable for her to assume that he's just making this up, though, because she doesn't know who he is.
In her last days, she had not even a single blade to defend her people with.
Not even a single blade? Then, this sword.
This sword is not a relic belonging to the god of salt, but is instead the murder weapon used to kill her.
Murder weapon? No! That's not true! That can't be true! You're trying to test my faith in the god of salt.
As I said before, I only state the facts.
Preposterous! You are a follower of Morax. Don't try to trick me!
Yeah, I didn't think she was just gonna go along with what he was saying. Man, and for...
Hey, come back!
And for Zhongli, all of this stuff must still be like so fresh in his mind because he's lived so long. What you said really is true, isn't it?
Indeed. Otherwise, why would I use the truth as punishment? I did not want to tell her such cruel facts. But the contract was broken. Let's follow her deeper into the ruin. There, I fear, we will find something that will leave her no choice but to face the truth.
Deeper into the ruin, we will find Gyatso's skeleton. Ooh, radish. Radish! Radish!
Are these statue thingies running?
Oh my gosh, those are brutal.
What will we find ahead?
Salt. And betrayal.
Salt and betrayal. I really appreciate, this is a small thing about the environment design of this place. Look at his foot. It's a small thing about the environment design in this game. I really appreciate how these statues aren't just like two or three statues copy pasted all over the place. This one falling down the stairs is a different one than the ones over there. I appreciate that. It's a small detail that is greatly appreciated. Also, I didn't see if there was a different dialogue for these. There's not. Seems to have been fleeing from something, no doubt suspecting something terrible was afoot. You guys are right. This game sometimes pulls no punches when it comes to just like the fucked up stuff that happened in this world's history. Excuse me. Just want to make sure there's no other ones. Secret? Nope. Damn. It also turned on the real talk music as well.
What are all these? What did they see? What did they do? What happened?
Since you do not trust me, let us continue onward. That which lies beyond this door will show you all that happened back then.
Oh, damn. Fuck. Yeah, end of the Archon War was 500 years ago. So yeah, it was Archon War was 2,000 years ago. But like regardless, because Zhongli's lived so long, like all of these memories must be so fresh to him. You know what I mean? Like. Ground zero. No matter what was once here, not remains but a single flower of salt. Rough. 500 years of the cataclysm, yeah.
Havria's body dissipated, leaving nothing but these traces of salt. Her dying moments have since been frozen in time to this very day. The story continues that some among her people realized at last that this gentle, kind, but weak god could never protect anyone in wartime. The Archon War was cruel in the extreme. Instead of consigning her to the agony of defeat, they thought perhaps it would be better to give her a quick release.
Oh, that's the guy that actually killed her. He was holding the sword. Damn.
But what about these statue thingies?
No matter how weak the god, the power that flows forth when they are slain is beyond the strength of mortal coils to bear. Those who could not flee were thus transformed. Those of her people who were untouched by this disaster left for Liyue, where they sought refuge with Rex Lapis. Their descendants feared Havria's remnants and lived in terror that she had laid upon them an eternal curse. So they risked their lives to come here, to break the sword, and offer up obeisances in hopes that her anger might be appeased. But they need not have done so. For how could a god who had never once resisted, even till the end, nurse hatred for her people in her heart?
Even if this is so, I can't. This must be a lie. A false history, all of it. Don't you dare try to shake my faith.
Rough. Damn.
Yikes. Zhongli didn't show any mercy this time either.
This is the price she must pay. Yet I would not call it a bad thing. Judging by how she appeared, I fear that she will struggle for a time. But even if she may not escape that struggle immediately, simply recognizing the truth is good enough for now.
You didn't just hear rumors about the way to break the seal, did you?
No, indeed. How sharp of you. Yet this is not a matter of wisdom, only age. Faith in a god who has already passed will do you no good. So it is for Havria. And so it is for Morax also.
The people of Liyue will understand that one day.
All right then. Now, would you like to accompany me in taking a trip to Guyun Stone Forest?
Huh? What do you want to do, Zhongli?
Treading old ground, telling old stories. One cannot help but be reminded of old acquaintances.
Man, there's so much damn sadness in, like, this game. Man. Man, this game. That's so dark. Like, just the implications of all of this, you know? Once held something in his hand. He praised in a pose of supreme effort. And it seems like it's implying that she didn't put up a fight either. She just accepted it. This reminded me a little bit of, if you've played Horizon Zero Dawn, and if you haven't, this is going to be a major spoiler for Horizon Zero Dawn. But this reminded me of some of the tombs, some of the crypts that you find, where all that's left of those people who were just waiting out the end after it was confirmed that the Pharaoh Plague was gonna completely overrun the entire world. All that's left behind are their focuses, and not even their focuses, but like their audio logs of them, their final days, as they realize that humanity really is gonna go extinct this time. That's what this reminded me of. Just like these statues are all that's left of these people, just like the echoes of them. Very, very, very well designed to portray that, to portray all that. Okay, spoiler time over. Yeah, cause yeah, because that was a huge spoiler for that for that game. That's like the entire plot, like the major plot device in that game. My wife and I played that game together, and was one of my favorite games I've ever played. I loved everything about that game, front to back. Very, very, very much enjoyed Zero Dawn. We played a little bit of Forbidden West. I don't know why I didn't really get into Forbidden West as much. I did really like the combat improvements they made in Forbidden West. With the exception of they tweaked the dodge a little bit in a way that I think was not an improvement versus the first game, but... Hello. Oh, forgot. Just autopiloted, thinking that I was gonna pull out my Hydro Archer. Oh, look how little damage she's doing. I almost don't even want to fight them. I've got better things to do. Just go down there. I did see that Aloy is in Genshin, and why? Why is she in Genshin? Swap. There's
Want me to come along?
There's 3 bros up here. I'm gonna swap him in real quick.
Stay focused.
Oh my! I couldn't even get it off. Fine, fuck you guys. I was trying to swirl all of their elements against each other.
I swear by my sword.
Power that ended Haishan.
Oh, duh, he's dead. And she's pyro. Rip. Collab, but they didn't do. Oh, excuse me. Forbidden West was coming out. Oh, that makes sense. It's a collab that didn't do much. Didn't do much with it. That's just to say, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to put her in game. I don't know. It doesn't feel like it makes a lot of sense to put Aloy in Genshin. Me knowing the entirety of her story in Zero Dawn, I don't know why it just doesn't seem like it makes a ton of sense to have like it doesn't seem like a natural crossover. Noelle is primarily, I use her just for her shield. I'll just grab her shield and then switch back to everyone and switch back to someone else.
Now, I mentioned before that many gods of old have been sealed beneath the Guyun stone forest. The Adepti have presently handed Liyue over to mortals, and Havria's time was even further in the past. The Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler that she left behind should not return to Liyue. To leave them here is to let them slumber. And it is also a homecoming.
So what'd you like us to do?
I ended an era with my own 2 hands. I've always wondered how I should remember that which I ended. History records, but history may be changed. This incident proved that. Time is a mighty force, and history's twist in its flow. I need to find a better way of recording history in order to engrave its truth. Stone carvings were one such ancient method, but unchanging stone, immovable earth, even one such as myself. Someday we may all disappear.
Zhongli.
Therefore, I thought of you, traveler. You are one who crosses the celestial atlas, and who passes through countless worlds. If our history is engraved in your memory, it will one day accompany you into another world. As long as a traveler like you is able to record what happened, then a backup of sorts will exist for times and tides of Tevat.
So that's why you wanted us to come with you.
Sounds like tough work.
Now then, it is time that we consigned both the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler to the sea.
Huh? Why do we need to throw them into the sea?
As I said before, this is the place to which the remnants of many bygone gods are consigned. This includes Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, who the Jade Chamber most recently returned to this ocean prison. Thousands of years ago, the Adepti and I fought against the turmoil that plagued every corner of this land. Guyun Stone Forest, where I sealed many gods with my spears. After so long, naught but folk tales remain. Osial, you and I were foes, but our ancient grudge is but a bygone memory now. May that which Havria has left behind be yours to subsume. And thus another spark of divinity departs from Liyue. My legacy shall now be left to those who come after to debate.
That was beautiful. Those fishes about to get high blood pressure.
I will remain here for a while. I fear that moments of reminiscence like this can only grow fewer.
I feel bad for the god of salt. Yeah, I mean, she wasn't good or evil. Oh wait, why? Oh, I've been star-eyed for a while, haven't I? Sorry. She wasn't good or evil. She just didn't have she just wasn't a warrior. She just wasn't a fighter. And when her people came under attack, she couldn't or wouldn't do anything.
We did not measure right and wrong during the days of the Archon War in the same manner as we do today. Of course, as I am now, I only wish that she could have lived in a gentler time. I will remain here for a while.
Hey, you've got more dialogue options.
I fear that moments of reminiscence like this can only grow fewer.
Won't those relics cause Osial to grow in power?
Though the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler do have power in their own right, they are nothing before Osial. If a day comes when he should recover his strength and return, I believe that even so, he will be defeated once more. I will remain here for a while. That is a good question.
What will you do now?
In the past, I might have given you a most specific answer. But now... yes. I suppose I will continue in my role as a consultant at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. But if this journey was to your liking, why don't you come along the next time I am seeking to preserve memories of Liyue's past?
Anytime, sir. Anytime. Boop. Let's do that. I'm gonna use restroom real quick, and then we will continue on. Actually. Oh, I should change the time of day. Which direction are we facing? East? We are facing the eastern sun. You guys have watched me take a handful of thumbnail pictures. I'll wait to see if the wait for the sun to rise a little bit, see if it gets. Oh, there it is. The sun hadn't even risen yet. You guys have seen me take a handful of thumbnail pictures as we've been playing this game. maybe move it over a little. Yeah, center him. All right. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back, and then we'll continue with part 2. Alright. Back to the harbor. Oh, you know what I should do? Let's get a free res for Kazuha and swap Yelan back in.
It's time to pull the trigger.
It's time to pull out the trigonometry. No, please. Please, Yelan, no. What up?
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Any new commissions?
As a matter of fact, there's one that looks perfect for you two. Uncle Dai is one of the foremen at Huishan Hall over in Liyue Harbor. He's hoping the Adventurers Guild can spare some manpower.
What is it we have to do exactly?
I believe you'll be looking for workers.
Ooh, looking for people? Awesome! We're good at that!
I have no reason to doubt your abilities. I'm sure the details can be worked out face to face. If you're willing to accept this commission, head over to the dock and talk to Uncle Dai.
Uncle Dai. No mere stone. Hi. Hey, there's a pineapple slice. Spin crystal.
Hey, are you Uncle Dai?
I am indeed. Ah, now then. You must be the adventurers assigned by the guild.
Huh? How could you tell?
By the clothes on your back and the look on your face. Experienced adventurers at that, I'll wager.
Right again! You're pretty perceptive!
In this trade, you need a sharp eye for people, not just rocks.
Rocks.
Uncle Dai can see what you're made of from a long way off. Alright, my assistant should be arriving soon, so let's just wait here a moment.
Woo-woo! That's why we're here! Now there's someone else taking a cut?
Well, to tell you the truth, this is a very difficult matter. Too much for adventurers alone to handle life here.
So there is someone else! Do you think we're not up to the job?
Steady, Paimon. Easy, girl. Is this Prosy D? Is it really kind of? I wouldn't have called that, but it really sounds like him that you say that. Is it really? Oh, that's awesome. He also voiced Ratatosker in God of War Ragnarok.
It just occurred to me that you don't have all the facts. The incident in question happened in a mine, and it's a little out of the ordinary, to say the least. Mines are dangerous places, as I'm sure you're aware. As such, I've enlisted an industry expert to cover all contingencies.
Oh, it might not be, but he does voice someone in the game. That's cool. That's awesome.
Last time I checked, adventurers weren't experts in ore appraisal or geological analysis. With a professional by your side, everything should run smoothly. Besides, this guy's the best in his field. No matter the rock, he'll tell you its value to the nearest mora at a glance.
Sounds like Ariane Faye.
I'd go as far to say that there's not a soul on Tevat that knows rocks better than him. I'd be a fool to not enlist an expert of his caliber.
You're a fool if you think you found Tevat's #1 rock expert.
Oh? And why might that be?
Because Tevat's #1 rock expert happens to be a friend of ours.
You must be talking about... Perfect. I was planning to ask him a few questions.
Ha ha! Didn't expect that, did you? Wait here, we'll go fetch him. Paimon bets Zhongli is listening to the storyteller. Let's head over.
Yeah, tell your helper to go fuck off. There's a thing in one of Yenfei's, one of her dialogues, not one of her dialogues, one of her, like, one of her story things where she's like, I bet I could appraise this rock. 200 mora. It's like, oh, okay, I'm fine. Not the diamond in the rough.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis.
Zhongli, there you are!
Oh, here for a few tales? I didn't know you two were connoisseurs.
Oh, no, we're here for you! Do you have time?
Ah, something I'm rarely short of.
We have a special task.
We need someone who understands geology and ore.
Or
Someone who understands geology and ore.
Take a look around. Is there anyone in Teyvat more qualified? The requester claims to have enlisted Teyvat's #1 rock expert, but Paimon doesn't believe a word of it. Nobody understands rocks better than you.
You appear to have taken his claim quite personally on my behalf.
Oh, no. It's just...
Oh, no.
Uncle Dai doesn't know what he's talking about. Paimon just wants to enlighten him.
I see. Well, then it will be my pleasure to accompany you.
Really?
But I should inform you that despite my expertise, I cannot necessarily claim to be a leading authority. We are at all times adrift in a sea of learning. New knowledge should be welcomed with open arms. Still, I imagine I will be of help to you in this endeavor. If we do encounter an expert, I look forward to broadening my own understandings.
Stop being so modest, Zhongli. Well, we got him. Let's head back to Uncle Dai.
Uncle did. I had a math teacher in high school whose last name was Dai. Very no nonsense, very gruff, and probably the best teacher I ever had in high school.
Uncle Dai, we're back.
Oh, and this must be the friend you spoke of?
Yep. Paimon doesn't know who your rock expert is, but he's got nothing on our guy.
Uncle Dai's like, that's the funeral parlor guy. Why would he know anything about rocks?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Still, I do have a claim to some experience in this field.
Uh-huh, so you say. Wait till my guy gets here, then we'll see. It's no use me singing his praises. You'll have to see for yourselves.
This dude's hands are enormous.
Is
Side
this the
note.
place?
Aha! Speak of the devil. Allow me to introduce my assistant, Kun-jun. Young Kun, these are 2 adventurers assigned to us. And as for this gentleman...
This is Zhongli, a consultant from the funeral parlor.
Longsheng Funeral Parlor's consultant. Mr. Zhongli, I've heard about you. They say you're a man of great knowledge and many talents. I had no idea I'd be meeting you in person today.
I'm sure I recognize you. Have we met at the parlor? Wait, I've never been to the parlor.
Uncle Dai, aren't you gonna test them?
So that's what you were planning.
Huh? I wouldn't know where to start.
Well, then what? He's got some serious brows. Thank you for the first time chat, Marissa, and thank you for that observation. look at his head move as his gaze has to be locked onto Paimon's model, and so his head's just bouncing.
Then they can figure out a way to test each other. If Zhongli wins, he's the assistant. If Zhongli loses, never mind. Zhongli won't lose.
A contest? Why, it would be my pleasure.
I admire your enthusiasm, good sir.
I must say, you certainly have the look of an industry expert about you. It'll be interesting to see which one of us wins.
Stop talking the talk and start walking the walk.
Paimon, chill. She's so spicy these days.
I'm just saying it like I see it. Which is, incidentally, the only skill I have worth talking about.
Thanks for stopping by, Paimon.
So you're an appraiser,
Paimon.
Mr. Kun-jun.
Paimon.
Well, no.
Actually, I've already forgotten what I'm in Liyue Harbor for.
What the
I was standing by the side of the road one day when Uncle Dai called me over. He saw me holding a rock and asked me a few questions. He seemed incredibly excited, even followed me for a while. We arranged to meet here.
Huh? How could you forget something like that?
I saw him on my way over to Liyue Harbor, poring over rocks and muttering to himself. He looked to be very familiar with
Are
them.
you dumb?
I asked him a few questions out of curiosity. To my surprise, he knew more than me, an old mining foreman.
Oh, okay.
In any case, he didn't have any pressing matters and agreed to help me.
I thought that Uncle Dai was just implying that he saw a dude playing with rocks and was like, he's an expert!
So, do you have a poor memory?
Not exactly. Anyway, if it's rocks you need help with, I can most certainly lend a hand. Mr. Zhongli, what do you make of this rock?
A glossy exterior, with a fissure that could only have been left in the wake of a volcanic eruption. If I'm not mistaken, this is a rough gem from another nation.
Ah, a keen eye.
It's no ordinary rough gem. Fragile surface layer, black veining. My intuition tells me that there's high-quality crystal ore inside.
Remarkable! This rock does indeed hail from the vicinity of a volcano. I came across it in a market and snapped it straight up. The seller thought it was some leftover industrial remnant. They had no inkling of the treasure that lay within.
What makes this one so special?
Purity and geological rarity alone aren't enough to make a treasure. Some of the most precious crystals contain deposits of water or sand. In the moment of its formation, the crystal hidden within this stone shell captured a pocket of water. For water to be hidden in its depths, like a moon concealed within a mountain, reflecting shafts of daylight that make it through. Now that's a rare treasure.
Sharv, so going to Inazuma, we are going to do tomorrow. So I'd been putting it off because it was the Venti story quest and then these two Zhongli story quests. Everyone was saying that if you do these before heading to and watch some of the events and some of the teaser for Inazuma first, you'll get more out of Inazuma once you go there. So that's why it'd been a while since. I mean, we finished Mondstadt in the first 10 episodes, and it's been 30 episodes in Liyue. So yeah, but yeah, tomorrow. So next stream after we finish up the Zhongli quest. So tomorrow, we'll be heading finally to Inazuma, and I'm very excited.
Such a detailed description, almost like you saw it with his own 2 eyes. Say, you're not trying to hoodwink us, are you? After all, we haven't even seen what's inside yet.
Everything he said is true. Most crystals are born in high-temperature environments. Heat and water aren't natural bedfellows, of course, which is why crystals with water deposits are so sought after. Moreover, this particular crystal contains mountain lake water. A rare find indeed.
Interesting.
Well, if Zhongli says so, it must be true.
I've yet to encounter anyone with a judgment as shrewd as yours, Mr. Zhongli. How did you know exactly what lay within?
I've seen many such stones in my time. I recognized it immediately. I hope you didn't mind me flaunting my experience, Mr. Kunjun.
Of course not. I feel I've met a kindred spirit here today. I hope you will accept my friendship. Uncle Dai, it would be a mistake for Mr. Zhongli not to join us. Trust me when I say that his level of expertise is unrivaled in the trade. You won't come across another of his caliber in your lifetime.
Very well. There is strength in numbers.
Very well.
Everyone, follow me to the chasm. There are men counting on you to find them.
Follow me to the chasm. Got a good voice. You got a good voice, boy. You got soft hands, boy. Oh, these three amigos that I always meet when I fly over here. Yeah, social media is our Discord is. You guys have made our Discord a diamond amongst social media places and platforms. It is genuinely like everyone there is. It's a great place to hang out. I have a Twitter which I use for Connery posting and stuff, and literally it is just I post and ghost. Twitter is a horrible place to spend any more than a few seconds. I post, I leave, and that's the end of it. Thank you for posting the memes in there as well.
Whoa, this mine is huge.
Memes are always appreciated in the Discord.
This is where the incident occurred. 6 days ago, a group of us left the site to attend to other matters. When we returned, the 4 men we'd left behind had vanished.
You hear that Abyss Mage screaming in the background.
I led a team around the entire mine, but found no trace. That's when I decided to enlist help.
So 4 miners had disappeared.
Yes, there were 10 of us. We lost Long, Bold Sen, Brave Sen, and Mao. I worked with all of them.
Workers in this trade are usually young men in the prime of their lives. Could it be that the 4 of them left for another mine?
Unlikely. There's no other lodging for miles around, and we didn't pass any other mines on the way over.
Huh. Such a huge mine. Did you really manage to explore every corner?
Underground, overground, we left no stone unturned. We tried everything short of digging further into the earth itself. How could 4 sturdy young men just vanish into the bedrock?
We'll need to explore the site ourselves before extracting any conclusions.
Very well. I'll wait here. Please, proceed wherever you'd like. If you come across any clues, let me know straight away.
So strange. How could the 4 of them just suddenly disappear?
Odd.
Did they run away from something? Let's look around first and see if we can find any clues. Over here! What's this?
I love how Paimon just hops out of her pocket dimension to participate in conversations.
A pile of shirts, some trousers.
Huh. A few everyday items. They must belong to Uncle Dai and his men.
1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. That seems right. 10 shirts, 10 pairs of trousers. These must be spares, right? Look, Uncle Dai's clothes are identical.
The 4 of them have been gone for 6 days without a change of clothes.
There's also a few handkerchiefs and some soap lying around. Oh, and some tool belts.
Items for washing one's face before the dawn shift. Mining equipment.
So, they didn't take any supplies.
Correct.
Maybe they didn't need them. Maybe they didn't need them.
Improbable. There are 4 pickaxes missing. It seems likely they left with the tools of their trade. They had time to take their tools, but not their everyday items? Curious.
Huh. Why would someone set off with their tools, but leave their luggage behind?
Probably weren't. Maybe they weren't planning on being gone for very long.
1, they were working close by and didn't need to move their personal effects. But seeing as they've yet to return, this seems an unlikely hypothesis. Or 2, they were forced to leave and had no time to think about their supplies.
That too.
Oh.
Do you think someone kidnapped them?
It's certainly a possibility. We'll need more clues before any further inference can be made.
If they didn't leave, maybe they were made to leave. Let's make a note and let Uncle Dai know.
Gotta pepper turn them into seasoning. Yeah, I just realized my model is slightly further left than I normally have him. There we go. Boop. There we go. All right.
What do you have there?
Oh, right on time.
Did you find anything?
There's a chunk of ore here. Perhaps there are clues within.
Or
Or, what does it have to do with the disappearance?
Let's find out. I'll give it a try. A moment, please.
what the what? There they go. Who are they following?
Looks like he's concentrating really hard. What's he up to?
I see 4 men following someone out of the mine. It looks like a child.
Monday. He rocks as a kid. This is an unfortunate side effect.
A child? What's a child doing in a mine?
I'm not sure.
Also, how did you see anything exactly?
Oh, I don't mean see in the traditional sense. I would appreciate it if what I'm about to tell you remained a secret. It's a little odd. I've never dared to tell anyone before. I can perceive the memories of ore.
Huh?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Perceive? So there's no conjecture at work?
You mean you can put your hand on a rock and boom, it just happens?
I love Paimon.
I've always sensed that ore contains memories. Sometimes it records events that occur in the surrounding area. All I have to do is touch one and focus my attention, and the memories come to me.
Amazing! So you can find out everything that ever happened there.
It depends on the ore. Some ores have astounding memories. Others, like iron ore and white iron ore, aren't up to much. Their memories are hazy. Core lapis and crystal memories are much stronger. They record more events and in greater detail.
What a cool power.
Stone seeing. Fascinating. A rare ability indeed. It was prudent of Uncle Dai to recruit you, Mr. Kunjun.
I'm glad I can be of assistance.
Lightning struck like a meter behind him after he said that. Boom!
Based on what I saw, I believe they followed this path.
This will take us north, away from the mine.
North. Another clue for Uncle Dai. Let's make a note of it.
No ordinary ability. Observe stone. It looks like some sort of core lapis. It was able to record the information we needed. A curious stone indeed. Indeed. Ah! No, run, squirrel! That squirrel just get aced. Just get absolutely fricked up by lightning. Oh, where am I going? Get absolutely fricked up by lightning. Mr. Chonkus Toad.
Excuse me, sir. Are you one of the workers here?
Ah, yes. You must be here about the disappearance. Please, find them if you can. I don't know what happened. The weather was gloomy that day. The foreman left with a few men. I stayed behind with the other 4. After a while, I decided to take a break, just to catch my breath. I ended up falling asleep in the shelter inside. When I woke up, there was no sight of them. I'd only just been speaking with them and suddenly they'd vanished. Maybe Maybe I'm next.
Maybe I'm next.
So the men that were out working disappeared, with the only one left to tell the tale having been asleep in a shelter. Perhaps an accident occurred on site.
What a scary thought. An on-site accident. We should note that down too. Found some clues. Time to report back to Uncle Doc.
Strike me. Who was that? Zoth told me to try to parry the lightning. Hit me. Oh, fine.
You're back. How are the investigations going?
We found 3 clues in the vicinity. First, there are 4 missing pickaxes, yet everyday items are still in their place. This suggests that your men didn't leave of their own accord, but were forced to.
Forced to? But who would kidnap miners?
Who indeed? Second, there were 5 workers at the mine. One of them left the site to take respite. When he awoke, his colleagues had disappeared without a trace. Those who kept working all disappeared. The one who left early emerged safe and sound. It would appear that the incident occurred on site.
Now that you mention it, I recall Bravo saying that he took a break. Could someone have entered the site and simply walked away with him?
This leads me to my third point. Mr. Kun-jun here made good use of his, expert techniques to arrive at a conclusion. It was a child that took your men away.
A child? But there are no settlements here for miles around. There's no way a child would have made it over to the mine.
Unlikely as it sounds, that's our conclusion. Your men were following a child.
Where did they go?
We believe that they followed the road north, away from the mine and toward the ruins.
North? Right. I'll rally my men and head in pursuit.
Need help?
You've been invaluable to the investigation, but leave the legwork to us. If we set off now and make haste, we might be able to catch them.
Not so fast. The incident occurred 6 days ago. Even if they set out on foot, they will have covered a lot of ground by now.
You're right. New plan. I'll lead my search party over to the settlements further out and make some inquiries. There are only a few settlements around here with lodging for the night. We'll go investigate and see if we can come up with anything. In the meantime, you could keep looking for clues. If we don't see each other, let's reconvene at Wangshu Inn tomorrow evening.
Alright.
Agreed.
All right. Me and my men will get going.
Meow.
So, they're gonna talk to the people over at the settlements while we keep investigating here.
Correct.
But there aren't any more clues at the mine. Shouldn't we go north?
Wait. I believe we're missing someone.
Huh? Oh yeah! Where's Kun-jun? Paimon bets he's still investigating. Let's go find him.
He's up there. Hello. Hey, me.
Kun-jun, what are you searching for? We're all out of clues. Let's get going.
Apologies. I'm conducting a quick search for my own benefit. I'm looking for a precious stone known as Dragonfall.
Dragonfall?
Not my area of expertise.
Dragonfall is often used in forging. What use do you have for it?
Dragonfall.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't recall why I'm seeking it. I've been feeling very absent lately. Name and address aside, I'm having trouble remembering things. In fact, I've been feeling extremely anxious, as if there's something I've forgotten to finish. It's an unpleasant sensation.
Paimon knows that feeling. When you know you've forgotten something, but you can't remember exactly what it is.
I don't even know where to start with it. I've been aimlessly wandering. That day at the market, I overheard a conversation while I was buying something. They mentioned Dragonfall. It sounded so familiar to me, as if whatever it was I had to do was linked to that stone. So, I decided to look for some. Perhaps if I can retrieve some, I'll remember what it is I have to do.
I see. If I am able to during our endeavor, I will help you look for this stone.
Really? Oh, thank you, Mr. Zhongli. You're too kind.
Think nothing of it.
Shouldn't we get going?
Heading north from the chasm, we'll reach Lingju Pass. If this is indeed the path they chose, there will be traces.
Great! Let's have a look.
Memory loss, another unfortunate. You know, eating rocks can cause memory loss, or worse, memory loss. Why did we meet at Wangshu Inn? That's so far away.
Wait, there are tracks here.
Oh, one of their baskets.
These must have been left by the miners.
Let us make our way to the end of Lingju Pass. If there are no footprints there, it would suggest that the miners are still within the pass itself. However, if we find new tracks, we can follow them wherever they may lead.
I remember this place.
Here comes the catch.
Motion to compel.
Oh, he's already down.
Barbados, guide us.
Don't fall off. Don't want to. I don't want to go chase you down there. Oops, 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 oops. What the hell happened? I didn't press... I didn't push that button. I clearly did, but... Ow! Hit me! Damn it. So stupid. Oh, I have Yelan back. Why am I not using her? Look for more clues in the area. Footprints. I found footprints.
Hey, footprints!
That's what I said.
It would appear that they made their way through Lingju Pass and kept moving.
If we follow their footprints, we should be able to find where they went.
Over there. Is this guy alive? Hey, wake up.
Gotcha.
Inadmissible evidence. Incinerate.
Things are about to get tight.
Oops.
Motion to compel.
To ashes!
Hi. We should go back and redo the 4 Ruin Guard fight sometime. See see how much we've improved. Because the first time when I did that, I didn't have a shielder or a healer.
Oh no, the footprints end here.
You should inquire with anyone nearby. If the miners came through here, they may well have seen him.
Game's up. Time's up. Wind, hear me.
Oh, he's sitting down. How about you just sit down? I love the Liyue battle music is so good. Except when it gets claimed on YouTube for some reason. Hey, come here. I'll talk to you in a sec, sir. There's a weasel afoot. What if you could just kill these things to get the money faster? And he's done.
Hi there. Have you seen anyone dressed like a miner around here?
A miner? I'm afraid not.
Let's try someone else. Hello. Have you seen any miners nearby? About this tall? 4 of them?
Stop bothering me. Can't you see I'm cloud watching?
What the hell, dude?
Jeez. A little grumpy, aren't we? Whatever. Let's go ask someone else.
I mean, cloud watching. What the hell is your deal? I'm cloud watching. Can't you see I'm trying to shirk my responsibilities? Oh, I thought this was the archaeologist from the first mission.
Hi there. Seen any miners?
It must have been about 4 or 5 days ago. There were a few men who came through here carrying baskets and picks. I guess that could have been them.
Yeah, that's them.
4 or 5 days ago. It appears that they were moving slower than we'd anticipated. Traversing the geography of Lingju Pass must have held them up.
It was so strange. 4 big guys with lifeless expressions. It was like they were in some sort of trance. And there was a child staggering in front of them.
Huh. This child. Did you see what they look like?
I caught a glimpse. Blue hair, short. I think it was a girl. She wasn't smiling. In fact, she looked very serious.
Who do I know? Who do we know that looks like that?
And they took this road?
Yes, they followed it straight from here.
Let's go after them.
Who do I know that? Who do we know that looks like that? Chi-Chi doesn't have blue hair.
1, 2.
Buckle my shoe. 3, 4. Don't let the door hit you on the. Oh, you fuckers! Don't belly bump me! Why are you healing them? They haven't even been hit yet.
How can this be? Let's end this quickly.
Okay, healer's down.
Busted. Here comes the catch.
Where am I?
Take it easy.
Wow, this guy's tanky. Holy crap. I'm also just not doing a lot. Oh, he must be resistant to, Why am I doing so little damage right now? I thought these guys weren't, hydro resistant. Oh, he's Electro Shield, duh. I don't have a cryo character on my on tap right now.
Barbados, guide us.
Okay, you're done. One more. Who's hiding in there?
Quietly now. Things are about to get
Okay. Oh, get away from me. Just the Fatui guy up there.
Footprints. There's a person over there.
Help! Please save me!
Is that one of the people we're looking for? Oh, rescue first. Ask questions later.
Rescue first. Ask questions later.
Gotcha.
Inadmissible evidence.
No.
Incinerate.
Not the... These things, I need... Ah! I want to take care of these things first. Ah!
Eyes on me!
Okay, now the slimes. Now the slorms.
Busted.
Those monsters were so aggressive. They must have noticed me walking through. Before I knew it, they were all over me. Thank you all for saving me.
Yeah, seriously, that bro is 10 miles away. Yeah, how did that Fatui guy aggro me from that far away? He's like, I think, clear over there. There's a...
My name is Wanyu. I belong to Liyue Shengyu Hall. I head up our human culture and civilization research.
Huh? You sure you're not a miner?
A miner?
I wasn't trying to hit the pyro slimes. I was trying to hit I was trying to hit the Groudons first and get them out of the way.
Yeah, we're looking for a group of 4 strong fellas carrying mining equipment.
I think I saw those people.
Really?
Yes. I set off from Nantianmen the day before yesterday, heading for Lingju Pass. About halfway there, I came across some people. A few men and a child.
Can you be a bit more specific?
I was in a hurry. I didn't get a good look. I'm afraid I'm not even sure what they looked like. Apologies.
I think that's all we needed to hear. Thank you.
I hope it's useful to you. I'd better get going. There's a conference I need to attend. Again, thank you all for your help.
Bye.
According to the scholar, the miners were heading for Nantianmen.
Can we be absolutely sure that it was the men that we're looking for?
A child with a group of adults. Sounds pretty close to Paimon.
It could easily have been a different... In this region, though, I doubt it.
But...
Hey, perhaps that rock over there can tell us more.
He's pointing at us. He's pointing at camera.
Aha! Paimon nearly forgot about our secret weapon.
It looks promising. I'll do my best.
Seems like them. Those guys were organized those guys were organized by beard. The first one had a really big beard and it just went back from there.
It's the same group, all right. They followed this road.
Mr. Kunjun, your stone seeing is something I won't forget in a hurry.
I suppose it is an asset, though I rarely find a use for it. But praise from Mr. Zhongli is high praise indeed.
It's a good thing we brought our Kunjun compass along.
Oh my gosh,
We would have lost all sense of direction a long time ago.
You think so? I guess it's been a worthwhile trip then. It feels like we're cracking a criminal case. It's a lot of fun.
Be that as it may, we would do well to keep our guards high. 4 fully grown men in a trance-like state, walking ceaselessly day and night, over hills and mountains, led by a child. This is no ordinary incident.
Oh, you're quite right, Mr. Zhongli. We should have our wits about us.
That's not all. Our scholar was attacked by Geovishap hatchlings, but the level of aggression they exhibited was unusual. We have encountered many clues along the way. So far, they've pointed us in the right direction. The miners headed in the direction of Nantianmen the day before yesterday. From here, they would have had to navigate a perilous mountain road. If their destination is indeed Nantianmen, we should be able to catch up with them.
Great! No time to lose!
I left a mark in the vicinity just now. If Uncle Dai does pass through here, it should guide him to us.
Clever thinking! A classic Zhongli move!
When's the last time Zhongli was run? I'd like to have him. It's one of my favorite characters, to BH.
Hey! Over here on the ground! Is this one of the missing people?
He's dead!
There's a basket lying here too. This must be one of the miners.
Oh, 4.1, so a bit ago. 4 point something.
Hey! Hello? Can you hear us?
Judging by his appearance, he must have collapsed from exhaustion.
Look at the dirt on his look at the dirt.
Should we wake him up?
I can still dig.
Sounds like he's whispering something.
He's trying to stand up.
It seems that he thinks he still has work to do. Something's not right. There's a camp nearby. We should take him there and monitor his condition before deciding our next move.
Alrighty then. Isn't this camp? This camp is normally surrounded by a bunch of treasure hoarders.
How is he? He won't die, right?
He's worked himself into a stupor. Thankfully, he's not in serious danger.
How did he get so exhausted?
Hyman heard him talking about digging for something. Did he dig himself into this state?
It's certainly a possibility.
Wasn't he brought here?
It looks like there's something in his pocket. Are these ore fragments?
What?
I just witnessed the memories within these ore fragments. This person brought these fragments out of the mine. He's one of the 4 that we're searching for.
How he came to be here is what we need to understand.
So he was kidnapped and then abandoned here. But if they didn't need him, why bring him all the way out here?
Unless something happened. Something that led him to fall behind.
Ugh. Paimon's had enough. This is too mysterious.
Oh, wait a moment. Seeing these fragments has jogged my memory. I have something for you.
What is it? Ooh, is it a present?
Something for us?
As I mentioned, before I met Uncle Dai, I was in a daze. After setting out with you on this case, it feels like a fog is lifting. I was so happy when Uncle Dai enlisted you to help. I would never have managed to track down these clues by myself. These are some crystals that I bought from the market. Not any old crystals, mind you. This purity is extraordinarily rare. One for each of you. A memory, if you will.
Thanks. You gave us crystal meth.
It's beautiful. Oh, and the colors change as you turn it. It's like a different crystal from each angle.
Can I really keep this?
But of course, take it. And this one is for Mr. Zhongli. Huh? Is something wrong? Not to your liking?
On the contrary. I just hadn't anticipated receiving a gift during the current circumstances. But thank you. I will take good care of it.
I'm pleased you like them. It's nice to be able to give a gift that others can appreciate. Oh, I see more rocks over there. You should all get some rest. I'm going to scan the surroundings. Perhaps there are more memories to uncover.
You sure like rocks, huh, Kunjun?
Ores are the crystals of the earth.
Ores?
The sediment of time itself. I feel at peace among them. Get some rest and call me when you're ready to set off. I won't be far.
He'll be okay on his own?
Rest easy. I surveyed the area. There's no danger here.
There's normally danger all over these lands.
Oh, however, there is something I wanted to discuss with you.
Huh? What's with the seriousness all of a sudden?
Traveler, does Dragonfall mean anything to you?
No.
You mean the ore that Kunjun's looking for? What's so special about it?
Dragonfall is an incredibly rare ore used in forging. The majority of regular crystals are formed in high-temperature environments. Dragonfall, on the other hand, is formed as a product of elemental reactions.
Elemental reactions can produce material objects?
Indeed they can. However, only a minority can survive for long periods of time. Dragonfall first emerged in the midst of a great battle, thousands of years ago. Powerful clashes of elemental energy gave birth to elemental crystals. When the fighting ceased, these geological remnants were miraculously preserved. And yet they are crystal creations all the same. Few and far between, relatively unknown. A few hundred years ago, they were virtually mined into obscurity. Why is it then that a citizen of Liyue now wishes to strike upon ore that has long since vanished from the earth?
Yeah, if he knows of its existence, surely he knows all of it's already been mined. Weird. Paimon doesn't get it.
Interesting.
There are those in the mining trade who retain a keen interest in Dragonfall. But for someone like Mr. Kunjun, whose motivations for seeking it are unclear even unto himself, it's practically unheard of.
Feel better, Marceline. Thanks for stopping by. Perhaps he has ulterior motives?
Ulterior motives? Is he a villain?
A conclusion that is presently impossible to reach. We must watch and wait. Don't forget, rescuing those miners is the primary objective. As for anything else, sooner or later the tide will reveal the lie of the land. We're drawing closer to our goal. I believe we should continue to follow this road through. Now that we've found one, the others won't be far away. When you're well rested, call Mr. Kunjun over to us. We still have more investigation ahead. We should ensure this miner is settled here at the camp. Once we've brought this matter to a close, we can return and attend to him. I suggest we leave a note for Uncle Dai. If he does find the camp, he'll know what to do.
Alrighty. Archaic stone. He looks exhausted. I should poke him. You. Wah! Feed him some rocks.
Kunjun, we need to get going.
No problem. I'm done here.
Any results, Mr. Kunjun?
There are many beautiful rocks here, but nothing out of the ordinary. I couldn't find any clues. Then again, the memories of ore can shift with the passage of time and the changing of the environment.
Is it a pattern to it?
Difficult to say. I feel that ore memories tend to be from the recent past.
So there's never any ancient memories?
Rocks endure, but as eons pass, their memories are erased. Those memories that survive are rooted in powerful emotion or thought.
That makes sense. It is the same for people.
Indeed. Let's keep going.
Let's. Oh, it's the weird tree that I've been wondering about ever since we got to Liyue.
Wow. Such an immense tree.
And there's so many mysterious looking crystals up there too. Amazing.
This ancient tree. Let's conduct separate investigations. I'll take that area. Perhaps you could survey this section.
Be careful.
All right then.
Oh, this is...
Can you see anything worth investigating?
Well, there is this stone tablet here.
Doesn't seem very interesting. Paimon's gonna look over there.
Oh, jeez Louise. Helicopter just every now and then a helicopter will fly over a house and just I didn't understand what that sound was through my headphones. I was like, what is that noise?
Huh. It's worth a try, surely. Let me see. Oh.
Are you good? Are you good?
This is...
Hey, what's wrong?
Just a bit lightheaded. It's past. Nothing to worry about.
Did you see anything?
Not yet.
Liar!
Whatever. Paimon's going to investigate over there. Why don't you climb the tree and have a look?
You're sure there'll be clues? You're sure
If
that?
You won't know. Anyway, you'll be able to get a good look at our surroundings from up there.
Please, in the trees.
You think so?
Just tell me what you saw, homie.
When has Paimon ever come up with a bad idea? Wait a minute. Paimon can fly. All right, Paimon will go. You wait here. Paimon will...
All of you, come here.
Huh? Zhongli's voice came from behind the tree. Did he find another clue? Quick, let's go see. Maybe he found another miner.
We get over there. He's like, look at this flower. Okay, anyways, back to what you were doing.
This has been newly dug. It would appear our answer is up ahead.
Is that a voice coming from the tunnel? Someone else go first.
Compose yourselves. I will lead us in. There is an unusual presence emanating from inside the tunnel. Prepare yourselves and tread lightly.
I mean, our normal. I see you, Soph. Our normal group is my fighting group. So.
Listen.
The missing miners are here. What are they digging for?
I'm afraid that this whole tunnel is the fruit of their strenuous labor.
That gate. Has it been there all along?
Digging a tunnel to this ancient seal. Had they not been discovered, they would undoubtedly persevere to the gate.
Jeez Louise. Tearing his fingernails off.
So behind the seal,
Dope. That was badass. They're like zombies. What the f- The special music for this is dope too. Oh, fuck me. Hi.
What type of monster is this?
Lorax, you arrive at my doorstep of your own volition.
Holy crap, it's strong too.
Taking revenge for sealing the way will be all the easier.
Shield.
The little girl is your power incarnate. But if you recall, Azhdaha, this is not how we intended for events to transpire.
5.
Waste not your words. Your life is mine.
Ow. Oh, that was useless. Shield. Ah! Ah! 5.
Stabilize.
Incinerate.
Gotcha.
Looking with a little hydro if I can.
Fisher. Solidify.
There's a shield under you I want. There's a shield back here. There, okay.
Gather.
Boom boom.
The enraged earth will not absolve you.
Oh my gosh, whoever did the voice for this dude is ah! That still hit me.
Shifting sands know not the mountain's permanence. Solidify. This is order. Is once not enough? You would forsake me again?
If that is what you choose to believe, so be it. He who bears the weight of memory is destined to shoulder the burden of truth, as it ought to be.
Where is he? Ah! There he is.
Motion to compel. Boom.
That's ready again. Use that. Ow! Ow!
Crumble.
Motion to compel.
Crumble? Crumble cookies? Ow! Someone made that joke earlier.
Gather.
To ashes.
The music is amazing. Oh, I love this fight music.
No atonements for 1,000 years of pain.
No, her.
Motion to compel.
Shields! Shields! Give me those shields! Ah!
Incinerate.
Solidify.
Morax, you think you can destroy me?
Ah! Another shield. Another test shield. Come on, hit me. Ah, he hit me! There you are.
Stabilize. I will have order.
Be crushed.
Gotcha.
Fisher.
Oh, wait, that wasn't cooled down. Her parry. Woo-hoo-hoo. Come on, hit me.
There is no atonement
Power that ends
for
Python.
1,000 years of pain.
Why am I climbing it?
For your arraignment.
What's he doing? What's he doing? What's he doing?
Solidify.
Here comes the catch.
Phase 2? Wait.
Morax, 1,000 years after you sealed me underground, you return for the second time.
I don't know why, but I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting that the child was the monster.
You should call it by its name, Azhdaha. Fate.
Fate? Fate?
Oh, what an awesome look at that.
So here lies the wisdom of the gods. Destroy all deemed redundant. Enlist tyrants to ravage the wilderness.
No. You have forgotten.
That voice.
Azhdaha.
Huh? Kunjun?
Morax. It's been a while.
You're...
Azhdaha. The very same.
During the battle, you imbued us with your power.
Yes. It was all I could manage.
Then which one is the real one?
Forgive me for concealing the truth, traveler. There were things that only became clear to me upon reaching this tree. Allow me to elaborate. I am not Azhdaha the whole, but a fragment. Heaven and earth, yin and yang, opposing forces. You can consider the existence of me and the Azhdaha you see there
Interesting.
to be a reflection of such polarities. We are a schism of the will of Azhdaha.
So there are two Azhdahas?
No, it can't be. That's impossible.
Alright, Luke Skywalker.
When the seal loosened, your power manifested in this world as a child. With this new identity, you were able to vent about the forces that suppressed you. But would anyone listen? Would that
Oh shit, sorry.
when it occurred to you? The loosening of the seal constituted an opportunity to strike back. Kidnapping the miners was all in aid of digging to the entrance to the seal itself. Your plan was to launch an attack on both ends, from outside and within, thereby fully destroying the seal.
The audacity! Are you insane? If you truly are a part of me, how is it you find yourself standing on the side of the betrayer?
I was another power awakened with the loosening of the seal. Too weak to reincarnate, but strong enough to possess a human body. I was barely conscious. I couldn't remember who I was. Only the past would elicit a reaction from me. But my aim was clear. Find Morax and aid him in stopping you.
I had sensed that something was amiss when you mentioned Dragonfall. Had your power been but a little stronger, I would have recognized you.
Don't blame yourself. I have changed beyond all recognition. Only when I touched the stone tablet did I truly remember. It's been so long. A secret beyond all comprehension of youthful humanity and ancient dragonkind. Morax, do you want to tell the tale?
There would be no harm in it. The decision is yours.
You haven't changed. Then allow me. Azhdaha was once a friend and ally of the Geo-Archon Morax, with a lifespan far exceeding that of mankind. However, that which is derived of the Earth is no more or less than the Earth itself. The memories of rocks do not last long. Those memories that survive are rooted in powerful emotion. But as time passes, so these memories fade into obscurity. Erosion is the world's greatest destroyer of memories.
Erosion?
Erosion ground Azhdaha's consciousness into oblivion. Slowly, he forgot the face of his old friend, and his memories of defending Liyue Harbor disintegrated. Azhdaha, now incomplete, became irascible, aggressive.
That's a good word.
What would you expect? It was humanity that attacked the ley lines that sustained me.
This much is true, which is why you attacked the Chasm, why you waged war against Morax. In the beginning, in order to open up new territory and increase production, the citizens of Liyue came to the mountains to mine. Overexploitation caused the ley lines to quake, which brought untold suffering to us. Erosion made us even more savage. No matter how we struggled, we lost the ability to coexist with humanity. We lost all reason. Morax shared with us some of his power to prevent further erosion, but it was futile. Everything returns to dust. It is the natural order, an unstoppable force.
Those light rays are really pretty.
And so, we became you. And from your will, I emerged. I am your final contract. Witness the promise between Azhdaha and Morax. You can hate me, but you cannot deny me.
No.
That goes hard.
No.
I am the remnants of Azhdaha's benevolence, the echo of a contract set in stone. I harbor a willingness to go further, a willingness to coexist peacefully with mankind.
No, no. It is I, Azhdaha, forged of elemental crystal, bearer of the weight and memories of the earth, older than the mountains and the oceans that decides. I will not swear allegiance to this insect.
Morax is not an insect.
A lord over insects is nothing but an insect in turn.
You forgot yourself. Nobody held Morax in higher regard than you or I. That which you have forgotten, I hold here in my heart. If you are the memory of the Earth, then I am the memory of coexistence. Of coexistence with humanity. All powers under heaven, rise and fall of land and sea.
A star appears within the wild. A sun ascends as bright as jade. Strange. What is this feeling? And all this?
You are spent, and I will soon disappear. Before I do, heed these words. In the wilderness, snow falls on a spring day. In an instant, it will melt. Even where it is fleeting and leaves no trace. Even where it will never fall again.
No! That isn't true! I don't accept this as fate!
Perhaps it isn't, but it remains an inevitable misfortune.
More axe.
The little girl vanished.
Eroded.
Are you satisfied, Azhdaha?
I had to make amends. Satisfaction had no part in it. So, Morax, you call yourself Zhongli these days?
I do.
Well, I'm afraid old habits die hard. To me, you're Morax.
As you please.
I never did forget your gift of sight.
I hardly lifted a finger. Think nothing of it.
And yet, you could see. You wouldn't know the yearning of a blind dragon, searching for the sun. A pair of eyes, from Morax to Azhdaha. This, I will remember this.
Your power is nearly spent.
Perceptive as always, my friend.
Shall we get going, you and I?
Surely the pressing matter is still that of the miners trapped outside the seal.
Indeed. Hence the need to get going. To fix the damage left in your wake.
Straight down to business as always. Let's go.
Man. What a beautiful set piece. And with the music and everything too. Oh, damn it. I can't go into photo mode. Go here and go a little bit further like that. And let me... oh, I can't do that either. Ah, whatever. Oh, it'll be a weekly boss?
How did we get here? We need to go back and check on the miners.
I was thinking that there would be a phase 2 during that, because it didn't feel like it was hitting us super hard. So I thought there was gonna be a second phase because of that fact.
So there you are. My men and I found your clues and followed them straight here. We found Mao in a tent at the campsite unconscious. It seems he'll be okay. Sadly, we found no trace of the other three. Huh? Young Kun, what is...
Nothing. Pay it no mind. Those 3 miners are over there, in that cave.
Cave? What happened?
They're exhausted, but not in danger. Don't worry.
Right. Well, thank you, all of you. I better go and see how they're doing.
Oh, without Zhongli, that boss is pain in the ass. Oh, damn.
So you're taking them back to Liyue Harbor?
That's right.
Can I come with you?
No problem. You rescued my men. I'll be happy to assist all of you in any way I can. I'll be back soon. I need to assess their condition.
Kunjun, we should be calling you Azhdaha. You're coming back to Liyue Harbor too, right?
Not I. Merely this body. Once I'm gone, the true owner will accompany the miners back to Liyue. Kunjun hails from a family of famous artisans. He too will be famous in time. It would be a shame for someone of his talent to go missing.
You always did have a great admiration for blacksmiths.
Curious how swords and daggers are blind, yet their creators see so much. Perhaps empathy is mankind's proudest achievement after all.
Azhdaha, I am no longer the Geo Archon.
I can sense it.
Today I am just an ordinary citizen of Liyue.
Even you met such a fate. Let's get the difficult part out of the way. I cannot guarantee that I won't be awoken a second time.
No matter. If that day comes to pass, Liyue must prepare itself to face you.
Hang on, guys. Sorry about that.
And how will Liyue fare without Rex Lapis?
Even without a god above, this remains a nation of men. I was once their god. I ought to be here to witness their rise and fall.
All life is shaped and then ground away by the endless flow of time. You were always the strongest among us.
Among us.
Yet, it would seem that even you have been eroded. That's unimportant. Fate is ordained by heaven. Even if our mission had already concluded, it would be cowardly not to strike out on the road of departure. You may live forever, doomed to a lonely existence. Yet, even this is temporary. When you reach the end of time, those people, those past and future relationships predetermined by fate, they will be waiting for you.
I do not pretend to match your rhetoric when it comes to the subject of a life long lived. I fear that the life of an elemental being is longer than any in this world.
Were it not so, you would have killed me long ago, and would not be having to face me again now.
You've brought a smile to my face. When all is said and done, a reunion between old friends is an auspicious occasion.
That day in the chasm, did you hesitate?
A heart of stone is a heart nonetheless. But I am the god of contracts, and was for a time a god of the people of Liyue.
You chose justice, but did not forsake your kindness. You came to me not as an assassin, and so I was willingly sealed away.
The movements of the Earth Dragon can tremble the earth and shake the heavens. With your abilities, even at my full strength, I struggled to confront you, let alone seal you away.
Hence my inception. Do not forget that I was there with Liyue's founder. The face may have changed, but the content of the contract remains intact. Old friend. God of contracts. I hereby honor our agreement.
Thank you, Azhdaha.
My life is nigh on eternal. I will go on with the infinite flow of time. And you, Morax, you too will live for many a day to come.
You're leaving?
If it is fated, Morax, we will meet again.
Damn. So this is the real Kunjun.
Yes. Don't be alarmed. He's only asleep.
Whoa. That was so weird. It was like he suddenly became another person.
In fact, we have yet to meet the real Kunjun.
But what about Azhdaha? Yeah. He was a great friend of yours.
He was. Centuries may have passed since then, but events from 1,000 years ago remain crystal clear in my mind.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis was walking alone in the mountains. He heard a remote voice, unlike any other, coming from a crack in the earth.
Most of the ancient geo life forms that live below Liyue are blind, having not seen the sunlight for an age.
The voice was sometimes sad and song-like. Other times it was loud and thunderous. The Lord of Geo searched here and there before finally unearthing a strange stone from the bedrock.
That's how Azhdaha was. I answered his wish and took him above ground.
The Lord of Geo took pity on the rock spirit and carved it into a magnificent work of craftsmanship, a vivid representation of a dragon.
I bestowed him with a pair of eyes to see the world and came to an agreement with him.
With his fingers, he made 2 eyes, quicker than words could tell. Lightning flashed and thunder roared, and a living, breathing dragon soared into the clouds.
I agreed to let him live among the people above ground, but if the day ever came when he brought ruin to order, he would once again be sealed in the dark.
The dragon accompanied the Lord of Geo, fighting campaigns alongside him in the 4 corners of the world. We have a saying to eulogize these events. The crash of a spear brought billowing dust. The mountains and waters made way at the sound. The sight of a dragon bestowed with a touch the promise of rainwater blessing the ground.
Oh, you're right. The tail ends in leaves. Volunteers to take the unconscious back to the city. With the miner, seems to be more to say those left behind. Those cutscenes are gorgeous. I love that part of that.
1,000 years ago, Azhdaha attacked the chasm. I tried to obstruct him, fighting him tooth and nail down the length and breadth of the mine. Finally, I brought him down and sealed him underground. During that battle, Dragonfall was born. Azhdaha could sense the stone. Subconsciously, he wanted to use it to find me. Despite being the victor, I could not claim to be stronger than he. And in his heart, he still retained an ounce of goodwill towards me, towards Liyue, towards life above ground. He was willing to be sealed away, but as the erosion set in, he forgot.
So you have also been affected by erosion?
Even I cannot avoid it. But there is something I understand better than most. When the door opens, it is time to leave. The greater the power, the greater the danger erosion may bring about. The millennia may come and go, but even a stone may tire.
And that's why he chose to step down as Geo
Personally
Archon.
sealing away an old friend. This is just one form of erosion I have endured. People abandon and surrender the things they love to pursue the right path. Perhaps this is the erosion imposed on me by the heavenly principles. But I was a god of mankind. My identity may change, but my eyes will bear witness to the history of humanity.
You still care a lot about Liyue.
Call it part of my duty. I must thank you both.
No worries.
Hold on. I want to ask you something.
Oh? About what?
About my sister.
Oh yeah, Paimon nearly forgot. So, not long ago, we met a guy called Dane. He told us about Conria and the punishment of the gods. That's when we realized that those events were connected to the person we're searching for.
My sibling. This is crucial for me.
Zhongli, you're a god. You've lived through thousands of years of history. Surely you experienced the incident?
I cannot say.
Why? You can't even give us a thread of information? This is so important to us.
I understand, but I must apologize. This is my contract.
You mean another past grievance? Like the incident with Azhdaha? Too painful to talk about?
Well, we know that there was a contract made between him to give his gnosis up. Which we still don't know any details about because he,
It was signed before it all began. I have always honored the contract. And kept my silence.
And so I wonder, I say that to, like, I wonder if the contract to give up his gnosis had something to do with this prior contract about Conria.
How can you be like that?
You two are friends to me. I can assure it brings me no pleasure to disappoint you. But as the god of contracts, I cannot go back on my word.
I believe him.
Would you be ready to find out?
It appears your understanding of this world continues to grow. There are many events of ages past, many secrets that lie hidden. They have been eroded by time, forgotten by the people, abandoned.
It's the tale of the dragon, isn't it? Kind of seems like.
But you are capable of finding them and bringing them into the light. Those who come to witness will witness. Those who are born to remember will remember. If you take the same road as that person, there may be more difficulties ahead. But as long as you firmly believe that you are on the right path, everything has meaning.
Quest completed. Damn. Ah. These are good quests.
This tablet was erected by Mountain Shaper. It names Azhdaha as a terrible dragon, and serves as a warning for later generations to stay away from this place, from the seal. It's a shame. There is a fine line between good and evil. If the good and evil within him could be summarized in a single sentence, well, never mind.
He gazes quietly at Zhongli as he stands beneath the tree. Amidst the quiet, only the soft sound of the wind can be heard. Time seems to transform into an invisible river, trickling away. A fleeting moment, 1,000 years in the mortal world. The rocks feel it, and so too does the earth and the gods. Well, damn. All right. should I fight him again? Let's go get a free heal real quick. Feel like this might be a worthwhile swap.
I will protect you.
If nothing else, but just for her, if nothing else, but just for her shield. I don't know that I, am ready to defeat this, by myself. So, but let's see. The door will have something very important info about the fight before going in. This door? Ice and water. Oh, the little seals on it. So that means that I would need hydro and cryo, or that so use fire and electro. Gotcha. So I should use cryo. I should use electro and fire. Great. Well, that's my number 1 and my number 2 anyway. So, and I've got my main healer and my shielder. Okay. Which, because it's very tempting to just do recommended level 80. What should I, knowing what my level and my skills are? What do you guys think? Oh, I'm out of water. $80 should be fine. I got balls. I'll do it. Let's do it. Let's see how this works. Attack hit characters who are not under protection of a shield. The character we marked. Marked character will continue to take elemental damage. Oh.
You dare overstep your mortal authority?
Yes. Oh, I already got hit.
Steady as stone. Incinerate.
Crumble.
Shield, shield. Oh my gosh, I couldn't get that shield. Oh, I'm against the wall. I'm against the...
I swear by my sword.
To ashes!
Motion to compel. Inadmissible evidence. Leave it all to me. Incinerate.
Back at ya!
Motion to compel.
shield right there.
Today, you witness your reckoning.
Oh shit.
Eyes on me.
Steady as.
There's a shield underneath him that I can't get to. Oh fuck.
I missed a spot.
Where's there another shield? Because there's a shield underneath him, but I can't. There's one right there.
To the nights.
Man, I'm just not understanding what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, right, can't do that. I'm just not understanding how I'm supposed to be fighting him. Is oh shit, her thing just cooled down. Something needs it. Whoa, mouse!
Barely a scratch.
Oh, music. Oh, she's dead, right, I forgot. Oh, shit.
Just a scratch.
I'm gonna feed her. Sound like he said fish head. Damn it! I keep on. Fuck! I keep forgetting that she's down. There's a shield right there. Oh, I was trying to invincibility frame her Jean's skill just then. Someone's gotta be okay. Yeah, now it's cooled down. And Yanfei. I was like that thing has to be cooled down by now. I know it's resistant to physical, but got a shield.
The enraged earth will not absolve you.
Damn it, and my shielder is down. That's rough.
Come, experience an eon of suffering.
Fuck. Damn, that's fucking brutal, guys. I could lower difficulty, yeah. I feel like that's doable though. I half health, having fought that thing for the first time in the story mission when we had Zhongli, I feel decent about that. Isn't there not a claim all for these? When absorbing the element run. How the fuck would you defeat him without a shield? Just have a crazy healer and... that. The other thing also, high DPS and healing, yeah. Damn, doing that without a shield. The other thing also to remember is that Noelle's level 50, and like she's got like I mean, look at where her where like a lot of her artifacts are. Like one of them is down at 0, one of them is at 6. So my best shielder still only has 945 defense. And her breastplate is only a level 2. Co-op, yeah. I feel like I can do that one just with better built characters and a little more finesse, because a lot of me getting hit was me messing up the timing on a parry or messing up the timing on a dodge trying to get an invincibility frame, or messing up there's like a really brief invincibility frame when you switch characters, but trying to do that, it's almost impossible to do that. But that's gonna take like learning the attack patterns and stuff. That video that I did of this thing, I'm very comfortable with these things right now, and the electro hypostasis as well. But it's just because I've fought them so much. That YouTube video that I did fighting this thing with the God of War music in the background, because I just feel a lot more comfortable fighting. I know its attack patterns and everything. But we're at 340 right now. I think this is a good place to end off. Yeah, I did notice that. Because you have to it's without a shield, right? And so if Noelle's shield was down or she was downed, could you just heal, like tab into the menu and just eat something and stop that, or and abate that, or is that just if you don't have a shield, you're guaranteed to just get a lot of damage? Gotcha.
Add Astra.
You can't stop it, but you can out heal it. Okay, that makes sense. All right, that does it for this. Oh, right. Damn it! Yeah, I forgot that you guys said to buff with food, and I completely forgot to, because I have defense buffs and attack buffs, and damn it, forgot. Someone with elite skill can probably like solo that, like one character, no shield, no heals, but all right. What is the next what is the next one to head us to? It's this, right? That heads us to Inazuma. Chapter 2 prologue. All right, that's what we're doing tomorrow then. Woo! 1 HP plays. Damn. Yeah, there's some elite skill out there, I'm sure. But all right, that does it for today. Turn that down. Get this back. Where's my playlist? Boop, boop. Oh, feed the foxes. I need to feed the foxes. That's right. All right. That does it for today. Tomorrow we start heading to Inazuma. That will probably be one that I will I will keep trying to attempt that solo, because I want to try to give my best effort to solo bosses before I ask for co-op help, because I don't think that was my best effort. I think there's things that I can finesse more. I can use food buffs. I can improve my healer and my shielder, things like that. But that probably will be one that we will I'll ask for y'all's help. So that's true, Monday. Yeah. I've had a couple people hop in co-op. I think they were just randos though. I don't think they were people from the stream. I've had a couple people hop in just to like do some fishing or something. They're like, "Hey, can I fish your world?" I'm like, "Yeah, I don't care. Go for it. Hi." But yeah, I'll try to beat it once by myself. But anyways, that does it for today. Discord as always below. It's getting crazy in there. There's so many people in the Discord these days. There's a lot of channels. I started a car one. Started a channel talk cars and share builds and all that kind of stuff. Car spotting. There's a bunch of gaming channels. We talk about there's 2 Genshin channels. There's one for regular discussion. There's one for spoilery discussion, which I don't check. So say whatever, if you guys want to talk Natlan stuff in there. I don't ever check the spoiler channel. Soth has a Mustang in there, which was dope. The facelifted S197s are underappreciated. I really like those. But anyway, that does it for today. Thanks again. Let's get some nuts to round out the stream, and I'll see all of you tomorrow. Thanks again. Love you all. Bye.